Hello there. Well, just checking in with you in an attempt to keep these video diaries going because, yeah, they can be quite challenging. Didn't do one yesterday, and then I thought, wow, it's really easy to just stop doing something like this, but I actually want to commit to it and just see how it unfolds. They're unscripted, they're authentic, they're real. I've got a lot of stories that I want to share. How I share them, I don't know. There may be some things which may upset people, that may challenge people, and hopefully there's going to be a lot that's going to help people too. But don't know what the point of it all is. But having lost the ability to read and write, I feel I can still read and write to a little degree, but not sort of book-worthy type stuff. So I want to just let it unfold and see where we go. But yeah, every day energies are different, our moods change, and if we are in sync with our feelings, it's all okay, it's all good, it's all valid, and it's all as it's supposed to be. I'm finding that I used to go through depression a lot, but nowadays it's more a case of when those feelings come up, embrace them and love them. They're just another part of you that needs to be loved. And quite often when sadness or fear comes up in us, we don't want it and we try and push it away, and that doesn't work. It doesn't work for me anyway. I find that the more I sort of get used to these feelings or embrace them or try and nurture them, the quicker they shift and the quicker they move on, and we start creating things hopefully in our life. I sort of look now, I'm 52, and everything is always working out. Things always work out. And it's up to us, the stories that we attach to things, to get through them. It's no matter how bad things have been in my life, I've always sort of held on to the belief that everything happens for a reason. Every cloud has a silver lining, but you do have to look for it. And you have to be aware that every cloud has a silver lining, because quite often you can just be stuck in the cloud. And sometimes I've been stuck in the cloud, and I've been stuck in the cloud for longer than I needed. But I've found my way out of them eventually, and it hasn't necessarily been conventional methods. It's quite often been with energy work or meditation or trusting in the divine. I never knew what God was. It used to be something that I repelled. And when I started reading a lot of self-help books in the early days, a lot of the ways, the only way I could cope with reading a book was every time I saw the word God, I'd replace it with energy, because energy to me is real, something that exists and something that's unfolding on different levels to me. Now that I'm seeing energy and a lot more than just the body and cars and planes, but in trees and in animals and manifestations of all things that are on this planet. So I've sort of become more comfortable with using the word of energy and source, and then realizing that I've never read the Bible, but those things of like God is within us, and lots of these quotes that you hear from the Bible or the Quran or Buddha or everything, it's sort of like God is actually in us. And I love listening to Matt Kahn. He said something which really resonated with me, in which he said God is breath. And your breath is something that's always with you, never judges, and gives you life. Gives you life in this little body of ours that we're having this spiritual experience in. And it's getting into that thing of nurturing our body and realizing that it is a gift and that we are here to look after it. I've had my challenges with pharmaceutical industry. And I've been involved in alternative health. I come to call it alternative health since I've been in New Zealand, but I do prefer the term complementary therapy because it complements everything. Everything exists for a reason. There's some incredible stuff going on with science and with medicine. And there's also some really dangerous stuff going on with that. And just because somebody has a certificate doesn't actually... I want more proof than that. A lot of the proof that people are wanting are from dimensions that are yet to be discovered. So that's where intuition and gut feeling comes into it. So yeah, that's a little bit of today where I'm at. See, I've already shifted and I feel a lot better now that I've sort of finally got that out. And looking forward to sharing more, talking about the things that I have gone through. And I thought I was going to say the day before what I'm going to talk about, but I'm just going to wait and see what unfolds. So I'm going to bid you farewell, wish you well, happy lockdown, be kind to yourself and look after yourself, and lots of love. See you.